today's video, we're going to be highlighting the post 5, intermediate post. Let's have a look. To start, our post 5 is flush mounted hardware. The only exception is if you have this thumb turn lock here. It also has continuous handling, which makes for easy grip to pull in any direction. It's also left or right hand interchangeable stack direction, meaning we have the grip on both sides, so during installation you can flip it around. The hardware connected to the wheel is zinc plated steel. This is corrosion resistant and great for outdoors. On the bottom end of the post we have our handle. This extends the locking rod. This locking rod is stainless steel, so it is also corrosion resistant. Let's have a look at some locking options. In this example here, I have a thumb turn lock, but this is field removable, so you can take it out and put your own key cylinder in. An important note about post 5 is that there is sufficient spacing or distance required between each post. On a typical door, we're looking at 10 feet. If it's on a countertop, we're looking at 6 feet of distance between the posts. Let's illustrate that with an example. So I'm just going to make a quick sketch here of a door. I'm going to put locking posts on each end. And let's say the width of this door is approximately 20 feet of distance to cover. Okay, so if I have my intermediate post at the center, that's going to leave with 10 feet on each end, and that will make for a stable door. Let's look at a countertop example. So it's going to be very similar. I'm going to have my countertop and then the door over top, and we're going to put some locking posts in here. And let's say the distance to cover here is 12 feet. Well, as you might imagine, if we put the intermediate post in the center, we're going to have 6 feet on each end, which is going to make for a stable door. Another situation that you might find yourself in is if you have a curve in your door. So the important thing to note here is that you need a post at the apex or near the apex of the curve. So I have my locking posts in. Let's say the distance here to cover is approximately 7 feet. So if I put the post on the apex, that's going to leave me with 3 feet on one end and likely 4 feet on the other. A curve in your door will break the 10 feet requirement because no matter what the size of the door is, you will require a post at the apex. Once the post is in position, the locking rod is lined up with the floor socket, you're going to want to take the bottom handle and slide it down. Once you release, it'll lock into position and you're all set. To unlock the post, turn the thumb turn lock in the direction indicated on the post. This will release the locking rods from the floor socket and unlock the post. To adjust post 5, start by removing the connector screws on the panel that's aligned with the stem of the post. Remove them so that you can remove the panel to unveil 2 areas that we can adjust. Let's start with the top end. So on the top end of the post, we have our zinc plated steel wheels. You're going to find 2 screws here that can be removed, and then you can adjust the steel to get the right height and place it in the notches required. Afterwards, put the screws back in and lock it in place. On the bottom end of the post, we're going to adjust our stainless steel locking rods. To do so, we're going to move the notches forward to extend the locking rod and backward to retract it. Watch the locking rod on the end as I adjust it. You'll notice the locking rod retracts as I push a notch down, and then it's going to extend as I push the notch up. You can do this as many times as necessary to get the right height. Alright, and that is our post 5 intermediate post. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any further questions, be sure to head over to dynamicclosures.com where our customer service team can help you out with any of those questions you might have. Alright, thanks for watching.